Hi, my name is Josh. I'm the designer on War for the Overworld.
And I'm Scott, lead programmer on War for the Overworld.
This video is a little update on where we're at the moment and what's been happening in the 10 days since we launched the game, and a little bit on our plans for the future.
Yeah, so I guess to start us off, when we did release, we had a bit of a rocky start. We're now 10 days into it, and we've done, as of recording, 20 updates, which is quite a lot. I mean, I think us programmers have been working around the clock pretty much to get some of these major issues out of the way. Specifically these major crashes that are quite a few, I think, of our fans have been having. So, and we've got most of them out of the way. There's a few people that still can't quite get into the game, but we're still working on that, and we're pretty confident we'll get those ones sorted. Now, after that, we're planning to jump into some new features or get some other features finished.
Yeah, so the first big thing we're focusing on is the multiplayer and skirmish lobby. So as you're probably aware, if you've read the text on the main menu, we had to essentially roll back to a version that wasn't broken of those lobbies, and they look pretty bad. They only support up to 2 players in multiplayer and not very many maps, and it's just generally not nice. So what you should be seeing on your screen now is what the lobbies are going to be looking like. We're in the process of testing those at the moment to make sure they actually work. And once we're happy with those, we'll be pushing those out. That should hopefully be, what you think, in a week or two?
Yeah, we're thinking pretty soon. I mean, we're most of the way there with our UI programmer. We've really just got to plug it in and get it working and do some testing.
Cool. Okay. Not too long.
Yeah, not too long. And I guess the other part of that is the 4-player multiplayer. And
yes.
This kind of rolls into some of the other work we've been doing, as well as bug fix, and that's performance improvements, because we know the game hasn't been working too well for a number of PC configurations, and getting performance working better goes hand in hand with allowing more people to play the game in a multiplayer situation.
Yep. The other things we're going to be working on in the very near future are tooltips, which, as a lot of you have seen, contain not very friendly information if you aren't familiar with the game, and obviously tooltips should be for people who aren't familiar with the game. So that's something that should be happening very soon, and on top of that, we're also working on some balance improvements, specifically to certain levels in the campaign that people are having difficulty with. To name a couple, 7 and 9 are the ones we're getting the most feedback on to make some changes to. So that's generally what we're going to be working on in the next sort of 2-3-ish weeks. It will probably roll on a little bit longer, especially the balance and the performance improvements. Those are going to be ongoing things. And after that, we've got some bigger things in the pipe. So the first thing is the map editor.
This is something we've had working for quite some time in the form of a rather rudimentary debug console. So what we really want to do before we give it out to everyone is wrap a nice user interface around it, provide Steam Workshop support so you can share it with your friends, and really just make good use of it.
Yeah, so after that we're going to be focusing on some other things that we've already announced. First and foremost, the survival mode update. This is going to be a free update to everyone who owns the game. And then after that we'll be working on our early adopter DLC, which is free to everyone who purchases the game before May 2nd, and who purchased the game before launch as well. We've got a little sneak peek of some of the artwork for that on your screen now.
And that about wraps it up for us today. We do plan to do these videos every 2 to 4 weeks going forward, so try to stay tuned. Thanks for listening. Bye.